The first cookie I'm decorating in this Friends themed bridal shower set is the famous framed peep hole. I'm starting with yellow outline icing and do a yellow outline in the middle to prevent cratering of the yellow flood icing as it dries. I immediately follow with purple flood and allow this to dry at least 20-30 minutes before moving on to the next step. Here I'm just using yellow outline icing for the detail work. Next, I took yellow flood followed by a black dot of flood to create the actual peep hole. I flooded the wedding ring cookie in purple in keeping with the theme. Allow this section to dry for about 30 minutes before moving on. Here I'm using white outline with white outline squiggles in the middle, again to prevent cratering of the dried flood. Yellow outline for the ring, black outline for the wording. White outline for my ring decoration. I messed up my design, so I waited for the white to dry just a little bit and then scraped it with a dry paintbrush and then fixed it. Here I'm using the Sugar Art Wedding Gold mixed with color solution and a food safe paintbrush to paint the gold onto the wedding band. Outline icing for your dots and you're done. This mug cookie is the most intricate cookie I made of the set. I outlined everything in black because I really wanted the design to stand out and make a statement. I used a brown food pen from Sweet Sugar Belle linked in the description for the design on my cookie. Next, I filled in the white sections with squiggles just to help prevent cratering of the sections as they dried. I flooded the entire outside of the mug white and allowed that to crust over for a few minutes before moving on to these next steps. For the coffee part, I did brown with a little cream outline, squiggled that around with my scribe to give it a realistic coffee look. Then I filled in the middle section with cream and the bottom section with green, being very careful not to overlap onto the black outline. Once this dried, I used my projector to write the lettering with just a silver marker, and then I filled in the rest with outline icing. This next cookie was probably my favorite of the entire set. It's a lobster themed cookie in keeping with the lobster episode as well as the bridal shower theme. I have slowed down the video to 2 times regular speed just so you can get a tiny glimpse of how long it actually takes to write on a cookie. Don't be discouraged if you feel like it's taking forever, because it does take forever. Before icing the wording and the lobster, I drew them on with a food safe marker using my projector, both linked in my description. When you're decorating the lobster, fill it in sections first and allow each section to crust over before moving to the next section to keep it defined. So cute. For this final plaque cookie, I used a 2-piece wedding ring stencil from the Cookie Countess. I airbrushed the gold rings, then I used thick white icing to scrape on the diamonds and sprayed those with diamond dust. Everything's linked in my description. Thank you so much for following along, and please subscribe for more cookie decorating tutorials.